Okay. Now, I said before that I was going to try and end the single-player campaign, which is doing the quest to repel Ceadeus. Now, I might not do that right away, because this is still Monster Hunter, and I still want to make sure that I'm well prepared going into it. Like, if I tried going in with the sword I had now, it would not end well. Because I believe I still have... Yes, I still have this sword, which is water type, and water does 0 elemental damage against Ceadeus, because it's a water monster. So for now, actually I'm going to resort. Okay. I'm going to switch back to the Lagiacrus blade. Now, I'm also going to, let's see, what is my equipment? Rathalos, ingot, Rathian, ingot. Okay, I'm probably shit against water. -3, yeah, that sounds about right. On the plus side, it looks like I have a bunch of water and ice gems equipped. So I could gem in water resistance on this armor set if I wanted. Question is, do I want to do something different weapon-wise? Don't want to go the Volcanus route, because out of all the elements that do damage to Ceadeus, I think fire is the lowest. And dragon is the highest, because that's how it works against elemental dragons. Elder dragons, I meant. Do I really want to grind this out? I mean, the next two best elements against Ceadeus, I think, are Thunder and Ice. Or do I even want to go Greatsword at all? Maybe this is the time where I try going to Longswords. Fire, I'm gonna rule that one out. Okay, so I need to get Thunderbugs in order to forge the Thunderclap sword. You know what? That's doable. And before I forget... Oh, you had that the entire time? See, do you yes, you do have a dragon attack. You're getting that. I'm going to check and see what's out in the field right now. Kripeko, Rathian, Jaggi. Ah. Okay, here's what I'm tempted to do. Sleep. And then go out to a Great Jaggi and maybe a Rathian real quick. Sleep again. Go fight a Lagiacrus. Meantime, what is up with these ships? This is the one that... Yeah, that only has 2. Okay. Whoa. Oh shit, he's leaving. Okay, well, at least I gave him the perfect paddle. See, all I have is giant skulls. So, before he goes, I'm gonna load up on that. Because I'm gonna need that for the final battle. Well, quote-unquote final battle. You know what, I'm going to check something real quick armor-wise. Let's see, ingot protects for 18. Wait a minute. Am I not seeing this right? Yeah, I don't see Lagiacrus armor for the head. Yep, there's the male. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to... Oh, I can't. Shit. Hold on, what is my status with the farm? Sap plant, mushroom, god bug. Okay, looks like I'm going bug hunting for a little bit. You know what, I'm just gonna sleep right now so the great Jaggi comes out. Kill that while I'm out looking for thunderbugs. Kill two birds with one stone. Oh, crops are ready.
Hi.
Voyage might end early, so we'll send him to the Moga Strait. And now I can get some new crops going. Let's see, I already have excite shrooms going. Wait, can I not do thunderbugs here? Ah, damn, guess not. Well, I am going to do some rounds of water block seeds. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need those to gem up my water resistance. And I'm also going to get some fire herbs going. Because I may need to make barrel bombs in a bit. I might as well use some foodstuffs. Come on. Well, I got one of the things I wanted. Defender high. Gives me a little more confidence when, if I decide to fight the Rathian. Not gonna lie, a little nervous about the prospect of fighting Ceadeus. In fact, what I have now would have, the food bonuses I got now would have actually been okay for fighting Ceadeus, because I got Defender High, I have the attack boost, my stamina's low, but I can always just use rations for that. Great Jaggi's not here. It's either in this other area or it's in Area 7. Oh, right. Forgot, Banabra Outbreak was also part of this day. Oh, it's actually here. Oh, good going, Cha-Cha. Oh, Cha-Cha did that with the boomerang? Well done, my boy. Alright. Down to business. I'm gonna head towards 7 anyway, because then I can get to the nest and see if the Rathian spawned. Of course, it might also be in 3 or 2 chasing after the Zapsanoth, but I would have seen on the resource point counter if that did happen. Okay, no signs of it here. The Jaggi are out. Then again, I don't know if they spawn at the same time, if it's one after the other. I know in other Monster Hunters you can have 2 of them going at the same time. Just for... Wait, actually... I saw that one, it seemed to be running toward the next area, so I'm hoping that means Rathian's nearby. Nothing doing yet. Yeah, I may just have to go back to the nest. Although, while I'm here... Damn it. Just hoping to get one Thunderbug, and then I can forge that weapon. Oh! Hi. This one likes to get airborne a lot. Good. I need to throw a couple fireballs. Yep, Chacha's had it. That was really dangerous. Alright, got a wing. I don't think I've done anything to the other wing yet. Cha-Cha, I need you to lead it away from the door. Head is broken. Just need the tail and the opposite wing. Nice. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I was gonna... Yep, I think it just flew through the ceiling. I couldn't see where the shadow went. So I'm gonna try down here first. Alright, it seems... Oh, did it just fly over to the next area? You better not be doing what I think you're doing. Okay, you're not. Oh, sweet, that counted. But now I gotta sharpen. That hurt a lot. Not really, actually. Damn it! Both ways you could have shot that fireball. Oh, I'm in trouble. Good. Crisis averted. Oh, thank you, auto guard. very often than that. Get that shit away from me. Nice job, you're frying your own tail. Oh, I was afraid he was going to do the somersault move again. Excuse me. You're gonna do it. There you go. Alright, everything is broken. It's like a PJ speed run. Everything is broken. Level 2. Okay, where are you going? Oh, I think it's hungry. Oh, no, I just wanted some time alone. To your head. That's what you get for being in your idle animation. You're tired, aren't you? Ah, at least I got that attack off. Ah, damn. I was gonna fly back to the area I was just in. Or it could go to 5. Either way, it has to cross a couple areas to get to the nest. Out of there, baby. by the slimmest of margins. You know what? I managed to initiate the fight with Rathian and go through a few cycles, and none of the Aptonoth got killed. That's kind of impressive, actually. Damn. I haven't forgotten about the Thunderbugs. I am still looking for those. Okay, let's see if I can sharpen up. Here we go. Alright. Managed to get it before it went to the nest. Right. Head back to the village. Now, I have to plan out my next move. Because I still need Thunderbugs. So I'm debating whether I should go to sleep here, or whether I should just do a harvest tour somewhere and pick up Thunderbugs that way. I think that's what I'm gonna do, actually, yeah. As well as tempting to just accelerate time, I want to make sure that I am using time wisely and not just throwing it away. Let's see. I think the Flooded Forest should have something. Unfortunately, a lot of these aren't geared toward gathering. Whatever. Oh shit, I should report my hunt, otherwise I'm not going to get points for it. Oh, 3-star commodity, nice. Yeah, all these are just masks. Oh, one of the ships has a hole ready. Okay, they're calling for Moga Straits. Go and get it. Just gonna try and grab a few Thunderbugs here so I can forge that longsword. Because I think that's the weapon I'm going to use for Ceadeus. It tends to move around a lot in its early stages, so having a slow weapon like a greatsword, not the best thing to use. Even considering that that's not the only way I'm going to go about it. Because there are other things in the environment you can use to attack it. Still, you only have 35 minutes against it. So, gotta make that time count. Look, I appreciate getting resource items, but that's not what I'm here for. If you could find it in your heart, your digitized, a logarithmic heart, to just give me a thunderbug. See, the game knows what I want, so it is going to give me everything except what I want. I forgot about that area. I'm gonna end up with 10 killer beetles and royal rhinos and no thunderbugs, aren't I? Finally! Persistence paid off. But I'm not done yet, because there are a couple more insect spawns later in the stage. Oh jeez, I got myself turned around. You know, it's tempting to go for ore as well while I'm out here. So I think I'm gonna do that. And of course, first thing I get, a whetstone. There you are. Flashbugs don't really help me much now. Because if I remember correctly, Ceadeus is not affected by those. Or by much of anything, really. Except explosives. Okay. I guess 3 Thunderbugs is asking too much from this game. Just gonna check to make sure that an insect spot didn't appear here. No, it didn't. Jeez, I hope I don't need Thunderbugs for upgrades. Okay. So, go back. I'm going to make that sword. Which is going to be a little awkward because I've been using great swords this entire time. I mean, even though long swords are my weapon of choice, it's still going to be odd trying to go back to it in this game. I'll basically have to relearn how to fight again. And away we go. Didn't grab anything? Come on, Cha-Cha. Good, good, very good. Useful, considering what I'm trying to do. So those for a little extra money. Oh, hunt monsters you shall. I'll even give you a perfect paddle so you can get back as fast as possible. Which might end early. Send you out here. Alright, gotta drop everything in the item box. And then get started on that sword. And then I can go hunt that Lagiacrus. Let's see how this will go. I'll forge it, but I won't equip it just yet. Oh. Of course I'd have to fight a Diablos. But that thunder element, though. Alright, one step at a time. It's gonna be a long and arduous road. Maybe we won't make it to Ceadeus tonight. Yeah, just gonna make sure I remember the forecast right. Yes, Lagiacrus is out. You know what? Since we're doing that, I'm going to temporarily change his attack from dragon to fire. I gotta focus on the horns. Those are the things that I seem to be in short supply of. But maybe after this I'll do a Lagiacrus quest. I usually go to 2, 5, 9, and then 10. I'm going to do it backwards this time. I'm going to go 3, 7, 8, 11. Try and flank the Lagiacrus, like that's going to help. Let's see, well, I made it in this area, or did it already move? I don't see it here. Oh, just some sharks down there. Oh, hello. At least I got a level 2 on the horns to start off the fight. Who was still going after Cha-Cha? Did it see Cha-Cha but not me somehow? That was dumb on my part. Oh, it killed the fish. Not the smartest thing I've ever done. I don't have storm center seeds to get rid of this blight. Right now I'm just fully focused on trying to get enough shots in on the head to break off the horns. Cha-Cha, make up your mind. Damn it. For whatever reason, I just can't get the timing of that down. Uh-oh. He's a San Diego supercharger now. I'm not calling him LA yet because that still feels alien to me. Oh, this might have been a very bad time. There's no way I was going to be able to dodge out of the way of that. Do I get some air now? And I'm gonna wait, because this guy has a habit of appearing behind me. Uh-oh, supernova. Could you just get out of the doorway, please? Avoid the Lagiacrus, get hit by a damn jellyfish. This is okay. Almost very bad. Thank you, auto guard. Could have gone better. I'm gonna try and lead him away from this area. I hope that counts as breaking the horn. Oh shit. Yeah. Compromising position. A little too close for my liking. Hopefully this means that I can get him up on land. He got up a lot farther than I thought he would be. Yep, he's going to land. Ah. Well, there's that. Slide. There we go. Had just enough time to dodge that. Without the extra length on the tail, it'd still be annoying to dodge. Any day now. By the slimmest of margins. Damn it. Just didn't have enough time to avoid that. She has to be as scarred. But before I go after him, I'm gonna carve that tail. I got a tail from the tail? How ludicrous. I got him to flinch. That was also below me. Lagiacrus is limping. Ah, shit. Forgot where the zone line was. Not the best place to be. By mere inches avoided that. Ooh. Actually, I'm not sure if I wanted to hunt it or kill it, but it's dead now. Oh, these little guys are gonna annoy the piss out of me, aren't they? I wonder if anyone's ever fainted to one of these. It has to have happened somewhere, right? Fingers crossed. Oh, only a rare 2 from that. Man, now I'm disappointed. I may just have to do a quest to get those horns. Or try doing it with the sword that I have right now. What would I need to upgrade this? Horns. I don't know. It would be risky to do it, but I could give it a try with current weapons. Although I'd want to change out some of the armor. So I currently have ingot mail. Actually, do I have materials to upgrade armor further? I don't have advanced armor spheres. Let's see if... When he pulled ice... Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of water block seeds. I currently have ingot mail equipped. And what is the base defense for that? And this has a base of 20. And I could forge it. Arms, I have ingot van braces. Again, base of 18. Oh, I couldn't forge these anyway. Oh, pff, Dragonite horn. It's always the little things, isn't it? How about the waist? Ingot coil, 18. Oh, I guess there's no Lagiacrus part for this either. Legs, ingot greaves. Again, base of 18. Now these I could do. I'll forge them, but I won't equip them just yet. So I want to see how they upgrade. See, that's a 24. That's a 28. This has 2 more slots I could use on it. Man, so many decisions to make about this battle. Good news is after the last couple rounds of crops, I have enough water block seeds that I could forge, I think, at least 3 water charms. God, I hate doing this every single time. There you are. Okay, I can do 3 of those. After another round of crops, I could probably do another. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking maybe I haven't done capture in Uragaan yet. I think I'll do that quest, that way I have a chance of getting an advanced armor sphere. And maybe some other armor spheres along the way. So I am going to take a couple energy drinks, cool drinks, life powder, paintball, don't need that so much. And I'll take some fire douse berries too. Now, what is your attack? Is it... Yeah, you're still on fire. Let's change that to water. Hope the food cooperates with me. Escape Artist and Medic are two good ones. I think I'll go for those. At least I got Escape Artist. Alright, I've hunted it once, now it's time to catch one for the zoo, I guess. Damn, I overloaded on those. And that's another advantage of being a gunner in this game, is that you have the trank bombs, but then you can also use trank shots. So technically you can carry like over twice as many tranks if you're a gunner. I'm not quite sure where he spawned on this quest. Okay, he's not there. Well, I guess he's in this other area. Hello. Hey, get back here. to clear out this space. There we go. I'm okay with that because it sheathes my weapon. Nice knowing you, Cha-Cha. Oh, Cha-Cha. Never learns, does he? I'll be honest, I don't really care about cutting anything off of the Uragaan. I'm just focused on getting him weak enough to capture. Completely misread that and got away with it. Nice. Got him to hit 2 of those. I was hoping his tail would clip that other one. What do you think you're doing? Good job. Right over here. Good. Is that gonna set it off? Not quite. That will. Yes. Shit. I don't know what he was attacking there. I'm gonna follow him closely because I want to make sure that he doesn't get a chance to eat. This guy doesn't actually eat like other monsters or anything, he eats rocks. I think he does that in the area south of this one. Please be enough time. Ooh, just barely. Oh, we got the larger rock piles here. I'm trying to lure him into this one. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. Others here? Yeah, there's one. Good job, idiot. Do that to yourself. Come on. He's almost in a straight line with me. 1, 2. Oh, why did I dive there? Yeah, I deserve that. I forget, if it's the quick wind-up, he's just going in a straight line. Ah, shit. No, you don't. This thing's been pissed for a while, it feels like. Still smoking. Oh, there's the fire blight. Damn it. Seems like every monster I do that. Don't do this. No. It's gotta be rocks on rocks on rocks. Oh, they're all gonna explode, aren't they? Oh, fractured the tail. So it's 4 plumes of smoke he does for that, regardless of whether it's the sleep gas or the fire blight gas. shit, hurry, hurry, hurry. I think he's gonna try and eat. Oh, you fucker. Now, at least if I get fire blighted, there's water right here to deal with it. Cha-cha. You're going to join... Okay, there you are. Wait, I heard him, but where is he? Oh, he's going back to base camp. Such a weird pattern to try and get used to. Oh. Why you gotta be like this, Uragaan? I hope you blow off your own tail. If he would have turned left, I would have been dead to rights. That tail's got to be coming out soon. Oh. See, now that I said it, I'm waiting for it to happen. Wait, does he always turn right when he does that? Apparently not. What are you doing? He's too close to the wall. It'll be awkward to try and get a tail shot on that. Not enraged anymore, so there's that. Gonna pop a ration real quick. I haven't even thought about using the poison knives. We got this real quick. Oh, he can turn left. Yeah, I gotta get a cool drink on. I thought he was going to leave again for a moment. Oh, why you gotta be like this, Uragaan? Fireblade. Oh, again? I mean, I'm not complaining because it makes me get an easy shot on the tail, but still, kind of weird. Hit both of them, hit both of them. Close enough. Well, he did hit both of them. Not in the way I planned, but it worked out. Yes! Hurry, hurry, hurry! Tried hitting the very end of the tail and completely missed. Might as well just take both of them, I don't have the time for it. Better to get hit by that than the fireball gas. Again. Getting him to stagger a few times. Now it's around the time that I start getting worried that I'm going to accidentally kill it. So I'm not doing any level 2s. Yeah, that didn't look strange at all. Oh shit. Alright, he's looking away. Oh, he dropped a shell. Nice. I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. Quest is basically over now. All I have to do is wait for him to go to sleep, lay a trap, get a minute, and hope that the Uragaan don't fuck me over. It's going slowly. Oh, son of a bitch. Right into the trap. Do it. Do it. I'm not gonna use a cool drink. Not when I'm this close. Alright. Oh, I'm not gonna have any time to mine, am I? Yeah, no. Really? I only got a regular armor sphere for that quest? You kidding me? We got word that an Uragaan has been sighted in Moga. No, that doesn't happen. Wow, you got back fast.
Ooh.
Let's see if there's anything good I can get with these spirits. Nothing I'm particularly interested in. grab one more of those. If I can get the Lagiacrus armor at least equal to what I currently have, then I will swap it in. Actually, before I do this, I'm gonna go grab more of those water block seeds. Good on fire herbs, good on hot peppers. Ivy. Bomberry, I don't really use those. I will do some dragonfell berries. Now, let's see where I stand with the water block berries. I can forge another. It'd be counterproductive to use the Cataclysm sword against it. Let's see, Windproof's not really going to help me against an underwater creature. So let's see how much I can upgrade that piece of Lagiacrus armor. Because I currently have a 28. Now I need the advanced armor sphere. So it's only a 2-point drop, but it gives me much better resistance against water. Mainly because I can gem stuff in. Okay, I would like to do at least one more round of farming. Let's see what the forecast says. No Ludroth, Rathian. Yeah, it kind of stays like that throughout. really don't know what to do now. I think what I'm going to do is just do the Uragaan quest, and while I'm doing that, look for Dragonite ore. That should give the farm enough time to do a couple more water boxes. Then I can just sleep and that'll finish off the final round of it. Really want to hold to my word of doing Ceadeus tonight, but I want to be prepared. Mostly, at least. Which actually reminds me, I was looking up stuff about it, and I found some person who wrote a how-to article on how to beat Ceadeus, and they were fighting him with a Volcanus, which is a fire greatsword. Now, of the elements that you can use against Ceadeus, the absolute worst is water. It does nothing. But fire is the second worst thing you can use against him. Oh, thanks, COD Comrade, for the host. Oh, sure. Now it gives me thunderbugs. I was running around the entire flooded forest looking for these little bastards before, and now the first two things I get from the first drop are thunderbugs. Monster Hunter has a strange sense of humor sometimes. Good, a mining spot appeared out here. Should do like a 50-50 shot of this spot appearing. Maybe a little less. I think what I'm actually going to do is just run past all the Uragaan leading up to this, go to the mouth of the volcano, and then just mine everything along the way there. Hello, comrade. So for anyone just joining, we had Lagiacrus earlier, then Uragaan. There was a Rathian and a great Jaggi somewhere in the middle of there, and now we're at the dull part. Though it is going to get a little more exciting later on, because I really am hoping to do Ceadeus during this stream. Because if I did that, that would be the quote-unquote end of the single-player campaign. There is more stuff that you can do after that. And I am going to try and like do all the quests, at least for this mode. Currently there's only one quest currently available that I haven't done, and that's the Diablos quest. Because Diablos can be... Well, a Diablos fight can go very poorly, very fast. I realize that could be said for a lot of monsters in this game, but it seems to hold true more for Diablos for me than for any other monster, except maybe Barioth. Is this going to be the first time that I run out of mega pickaxes? Better not be. They're supposed to be mega pickaxes. Armor spheres are nice, but they don't really help me at this point. Advanced or go home. Alright, now down to business. Instead of waiting for these things to annoy the piss out of me, I'm going to be a little more proactive and completely miss. Ah, pfft. Caught him with the upswing. Alright, that should put me more than halfway through the main quests. I think I have enough of those. Those are mainly just for charms and... Oh! Let's make room for this. I'm already loaded down with Aqua Glow Jewels and Earth Crystals. Yeah, I forgot for a moment which one was the Powder Stone. Because there's another Monster Hunter game where you don't pick up the Powder Stone from ground spawn, you get it from one of these mining spots. Ah, geez, we ran out of mega pickaxes. That's the first time that's happened to me in quite a while. Okay, how many more do we have left? Okay, 3. I'm not sure I'm going to even bother with the sub-quest. Slippery little bastard. Alright. One more. And it should be in here. Yeah, I think it is Generations. In my head I was between that and For You, but I wasn't 100% sure. Don't interrupt me. Sparing me this time. Be grateful, damn it. I realize this is going to sound terrible to me, but you're going to be really picky about food bonuses when it comes to Ceadeus. Like, in particular, I want the one that gives me the max health and boosted stamina. Because I'm going to need that right away. And then I'll want decent bonuses too, preferably like Defender High, Escape Artist. Medic's another good one. Fraidy Cat, but I don't know if that actually does anything to Ceadeus on that quest. Okay. Did you pick up anything? Oh, an herb. Good job. Oh, all the boats are in. Man, a lot of Lagiacrus hides. Excellent. Now then, good catch anywhere, eh? Go to Moga Deep with Fishbinder. Hunting monsters. Well, off to No Man's Land with a spare spear. Journey somewhere new, as in all the other places. Well, might as well send you somewhere good. No, no, not you. I'm still here for 1.5 days. Good. Yeah, Twitch has been finicky lately. Okay, all of these still have 1 cycle to go. Well, I think I have enough water block seeds to make that decoration. Yes, I do. I'm gonna start swapping out the decorations. One, 2. Nope, wrong one. 3. See, I lost the fire bonus. Water resistance 6. Another Lagiacrus Greaves. With the 2 jewels in it. Yes, water plus 10. Stop. Wow, thanks, comrade. Appreciate that. I'm gonna save, because I'm paranoid. Alright. Wait. Oh. I'll check the food bonus first. Okay, we are not doing it yet. Yeah, a lot of these bonuses are stuff that I wouldn't want. So, ice resistance. Yeah, great. Actually, what's out for the Moga Woods hunts? Rathian and Royal Ludroth, huh. I think I'll switch over to my Lagiacrus blade. And just go for a little trip through the woods. Then when I'm done there, I'll come back, check the food bonuses again. Hopefully the stars will line up. Actually, you know, I can't remember. Could I just go back to Moga Village right away and the day would change over? I'm not going to do it because I still want to hunt something. I wonder if that's just another way to quickly change through the day-night cycle. Okay, we hunted something. Yeah, nothing ice-based, nothing fire-based, although there are monsters that have fire attacks. I killed one whole Jaggi. Alright, let's just progress to the next day. I'll make a time code of killing that Jaggi for the video. Uragaan, Lagiacrus, Rathian, Jaggi. Yeah. Alright, I don't know how we made it. Alright. What does it look like now? Firewalker. Yeah, that's gonna be a big use. Although, Defender High and Black Belts. I'm gonna try it, see what happens. Yeah, we're not doing that. Not going into a Ceadeus fight with fucking Hornblower and Firewalker. Oh, let's see. The village cycles are done. Farm cycles, I mean. There's not anything I'm in an immediate need for. Let's see, herbs 98. I'll run some blue mushrooms. Water block seeds, might as well replenish some of those. And flash bugs, because why not? Oh, I think I started telling the story and then I stopped telling it. Just out of curiosity, I looked up resources for like people who fought Ceadeus and what they thought of it. And there was one person who was like, "You have to fail this quest before you can succeed at it." The thing is, you don't. I don't know why this person thought that. Now there is the thing where, oh, okay, you're a rather large one. There is the thing where, like, the health for it carries over between the times that you do the quest. So you can, like, lower its health and then, like, fail the quest to run out of time or do whatever, and then, go back into it and its health will be lowered to whatever you had it before. But you don't have to do that to succeed at the Repel quest. Oh, is the point of Ludroth still in the water? Yep, I don't see it. Damn. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Oh, you son of a bitch. I came for the fish, but I'm staying for you. Oh, that stunned him. Oh, didn't stun him. God. Got me a chance to get a level 2 charge it. Stagger, that's the word I'm looking for. What did you do to piss this thing off so much? I've been slicing it in the face with a sword and it's barely attacked me yet. There is one thing that's good about going back and hunting these old monsters, aside from just getting resource points out of them. It's seeing how much damage they do now compared to how much damage they did with my old stuff. Really, Cha-Cha? You got stunned off of that? Main's broken. Another level 2 charge off. Oh, this is a bad time. Oh, never mind. He just got complacent. Looks like it's going to land. Never mind. Oh, it's limping. Yeah, I think you're right. Cha-Cha just has the same effect on monsters that he does on me. Wait a little bit so he doesn't appear directly behind me. Which means it'll appear directly in front of me. Okay. When I did that with Lagiacrus earlier, I didn't wait long enough, and pretty much spawned on top of him. Which was not fun because I think he was enraged at the time. Good thing I'm plus 10 water resistance right now. I'm not going to get the tail, but tail was not my objective for this. Probably not asleep, but whatever. Oh, that was enough time. Guess not. Just enough. Alright. That's enough for me. Oh, well, I hope the cookies thing does fix it, comrade. I'm not tech savvy myself, so something goes wrong, I just like throw up my hands and go, fuck it.
Hey!
Oh, that's how you fix when the washing ads for bits thing doesn't work out? I'll have to remember that. Tempting to go out with this, but gotta have better bonuses though. Oh, I don't need this. I apologize if this is going to be pretty grindy, but I want to make sure that I give myself the best chance against Ceadeus as possible, given my current equipment and armor situation. Because I'm already going to be at a bit of a disadvantage, because Greatsword is not a very good weapon to use against Ceadeus, namely through the first phase. Just the regular sized ones. Oh well. Yeah, you're probably right. Twitch was giving me crap recently because I couldn't highlight the last Monster Hunter stream that I did. So I had to go basically backdoor my way in so it would let me view and make the highlights.
Ooh.
Hi.
Okay, all three of those are a full day out. Yeah, I really hope they fix that. It's annoying to have to do. Should I go ahead and do it? Got the health boost. Water resistance is up. I have Defender high. I have Carver low if that comes into play. Climber and Hornblower are going to be useless, but... well, actually... if I bring a health horn, that could come into play. I can't remember, do I even have a health horn? I don't know if I ever made one or not. No, I didn't. That is going to be among my supplies. Yeah, health horns are a thing. And yeah, I am still working on getting a third ship to 3-star, but I need a 4-star rare item. And haven't gotten it to drop yet. When I did Lagiacrus, I got a 2-star rare item. I am going to bring these. Okay, I'm in the mode of rather have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. I shouldn't bring any of these traps or tranks or anything, because those aren't going to do a damn thing. I shouldn't bring stakes either, because you can't use those underwater. I will bring a Farcaster, just in case. Don't anticipate needing it, but oh well. Trying to think what else I might need. Let's see, what's my item situation right now? Okay, I got the Mega Potions, Whetstones, Farcaster Bombs, Seeds, Life Powder. And pill and pill. Max potion. Very funny, comrade. Appreciate the bits, but haha. I wish I could do that. Actually, while I'm here, did I ever combine? I don't think I did. There you are. In all your glory. That's mainly just so you can sell it for more money than the two original items combined. Dung bombs aren't really going to do anything. I think now I just got to make sure my inventory's organized. Let's see, what do I want near the front of here? Alright, I am going to use the bathroom real quick and then I'll get this started. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually a little nervous about this. Okay, just to make sure. Mega Potion, Whetstone. You know what, I'm just going to put away pickaxe, stake, bug net, harpoon. Because I don't want to waste extra time scrolling through that in my inventory. I'm going to leave this well in the middle for all the items from the starting box to go. Okay. This is going to be an adventure. Even though it's just a rappel quest, there are things that can go terribly, terribly wrong in this. Like, if I remember correctly, there were certain parts you have to break in certain phases, otherwise you'll fail the quest. Okay. Double checking Cha-Cha's attack. Water? Hell no. You're going for dragon. Okay. Let's go. Wait, shit. I think I forgot something. Oh, well, pff, that's a bad start. Okay, I do have ballista ammo. Good. Why do they give you paintballs for this quest? Wait. Here we go. It's easy to get disoriented while this is going on. Those fucking flippers. Defender High is getting some good use. Oh, going down. Shit. Holy shit. I forgot about that attack. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Gonna have to sharpen. Oxygen's still okay. Whew, shit. oxygen thing. Alright. I got it to flinch twice, so I'm slightly encouraged by that. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Fuck! Oh, shit! I really pissed him off. I thought I was going to do the horn shake for a moment. Shaving a haircut. Auto guard. Oh, here he goes. Couldn't tell what he was doing for a moment. Get some idea where we're going to be. Alright. Good. Gotcha! Okay. We're in better shape now. Right Now my main concern is just air. Swim back there. I'm gonna swim forward though. Didn't want to, but I prefer not drowning. Oh, he's really hustling now. I'm gonna hang back while he does this. I can't afford to take any unnecessary hits. I'm going to be a little out of sorts when I first go into this room. Okay. I saw what I needed to see. Well, he doesn't want any of Big Bill Hell, because when it comes to Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. I have to be really, really careful with this. Yeah, this is what they were talking about. With the health remaining the same even if you lose. Yeah, so they basically tell you, like, what parts to go after. Over here. Over here. Yes! I can't see where the fuck I'm going. Okay, the ballista's down there. How much time is left? 20 minutes. I should be able to get at least one more Dragon Laser shot in. No, Cha-Cha, don't lead him over here. Okay, is he looking at me or Cha-Cha? Definitely me. No, 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 no. Where the hell did Cha-Cha? Oh, he's right there. wanted to shoot him, but I had to make sure that I wasn't going to get hit. Cha-Cha's already fucking dead. That leaves me a bit out of sorts. Oh, the horn's broken. Yeah, how many of the Moga ancestors actually constructed this? Wait, are you suggesting it was aliens the entire time? Cha-Cha, now would be a good time to come back and help. Right on cue. Ah, shit. Get off of there. Holy shit! I can't attack him. He's right there. Fuck. Oh! Cha-Cha stopped him! Oh shit. I need air. Alright. We're good. How much time? 14 minutes. Ah, shit. I think he's looking at me. Use a life powder to keep Cha-Cha out. Cha-Cha, you need to be a better distraction. The Dragonator's up. Yeah, I gotta go low to get him down there. Gotta lure him down first. Follow my lead, Cha-Cha. Good, good, good. Okay, I need Ceadeus to move up here. Come on, a little closer, a little closer. Not close enough. Uh-oh. It's going to do a charge attack. If I can hit him with the Dragonator one more time, I feel relatively confident about where I am damage-wise. He's tired. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Swim faster, damn it. Wait a minute, didn't he say the Dragonator was ready for use? Oh wait, I think it's going to be ready to use soon. Because it's not quite 10 minutes from when I last used it. Oh, that's a shame. He's in such good position, too. There it is. Oh, I need him to be a bit closer. Gotcha. I'm going for air now, so I don't forget later. Oh shit. Oh. That might destroy the platform. Oh, not yet. I'm gonna take one of these. I think I could use it now. know, Cha-Cha, you could help chase him off, too. Oh, this could be bad. Alright. I was worried for a moment that I would be too close to him when he did that attack. Cha-Cha? You feel like coming back from your holiday anytime soon? Oh my god, that was close. Yes! Carve the horn, carve the horn. Better get some goddamn luminous organs out of this. That's... Can't believe it. By the way, you'll notice in the cutscene that it has the trimmed back beard and the missing horn. So basically, you have to break off the parts to make the end cutscene match what happened. Thanks for the tri-hex and the cupcakes, comrade. Tri-cakes or cup hex? I can't fucking believe it. Made it to technically the conclusion of the single-player campaign, didn't faint a single time. This is the dance I'm doing right now. Although Cha-Cha's a little more graceful than I am. Well, you call it Monster Hunter Mondays a success. Now, I don't think I'm done with this game in particular, because there are still quests that I didn't do, and if I remember correctly, there are quests that unlock after finishing this particular quest. God, I can't wait to let my friends know about this and then upload it to YouTube so Capcom can Content ID it. I have actually been talking with some other people from River City Gamers about possibly doing dates where we play 3 Ultimate online. I'm not sure how exactly that's going to work yet, because, well, I need to get an HD TV up in my office so I can actually stream it. I know that you can, I think, yeah, you can technically do RCA on that, but if it's a game that's, like, Wii U or later, or like PS3 360 or later, I prefer to stream it widescreen. I used to stream a 360 stuff in standard def, and always looked a little off compared to like the widescreen stuff. Oh man. Well, I guess the good news is I completed this before Worlds came out. Also, thanks you guys for sticking through and watching this, even when I had the weird schedule and I was missing dates. And that one time I went like a month or 2 without doing this. Oh shit, well, I'm going to, once this is done, like save, back out, check my completion time, or just time on the file, for posterity's sake. Also, that reminds me, I've got to decide what platform I'm getting Worlds on. I want to coordinate with the RCG guys so we're, well, as many of us as possible are on the same platform. If possible, this is thinking way down the line, but if possible, I would like to do like a launch day stream for Worlds, if I can. Depends on my computer situation, my TV situation. In order to do that, I would have to move my PS4 up into the office room where I stream everything. In case it's not obvious, I am really excited about World. I'm in that weird flux where like I want to know as much as possible about it now, like what are all the new things that you can do, but at the same time I'm like, I want to be surprised a little. Like the thing I took away from the trailer was the whole leading like monsters that hate other monsters into them and getting them to fight. Which I kind of do that already anyway. I like rodeo clown my way through fights sometimes when there are multiple monsters. But the grappling thing too. Thank you, Capcom. Calling it now, they're totally content IDing this when it goes on YouTube. Alright. Sunspire. You're gonna be better shit than that. Ah, no luminous organs. I think you have to kill it to get those, though. Oh! If he's still here... Ah, damn it, he's not. So, the tradesman has a rather interesting thing that happens if you talk to him after completing that quest. I assume she just said fist pump, fist pump, fist pump, which is a little weird, but I guess they couldn't animate that. Yep, there were more quests that unlock after that. Still gotta do that Diablo's quest. Let's see what we have here. A Monster Hunter stable, this quest. Oh, that sounds miserable. That, I think, is doable. That's a nightmare. I don't hate that as much as I should. That can be very bad. And then there's that. Okay, I'm gonna talk to everybody first, then back out. Okay. Let's see, is there anyone else I can talk to? Moga? No. Let's see if the farmer has anything to say. Can you actually kill? Yes, you can kill the Ceadeus. I couldn't have put it better myself, Peggy. Well. Oh, one more. Right, gonna pack away some items. Going to save, absolutely. Yeah, I'll have to do a couple day-night cycles for the tradesman to come back. But that is for another time. Now then, Let's see just how long I've been playing this. Almost 41 hours. Jeez. We quote-unquote finished the game, still haven't fainted yet. It's going to happen on those later quests, there's no way. Like, I'm gonna struggle with one Diablos, let alone two. But anyway. That would suck if you quit, yeah. Like, there's a save prompt at the bed, and anytime you exit the game, it prompts you to save. I do both, because I'm paranoid like that. But, I think that's certainly a solid stopping point for this stream.